Welcome to the Enagic strategy video. My name is Kevin Melnick. I'm super excited to have you here today. I'm going to be breaking down the different ways to get started in Enagic and how we're helping people quit their jobs and replace their income all within a year. Now, I've been in Enagic for 6 years now, and from when I started till now, everything has gotten so much easier. The information you're going to see here is going to blow your mind. So we're going to jump right into it, and let's get started. So go pause this video and grab yourself a pen and paper if you don't have one already. We encourage you to take notes because you're going to be seeing some of the strategies and some of the numbers. And we want you to write it down because, let's be honest, you're not going to remember. And we're going to be able to answer these questions on your coaching call. So let's get moving. So we created this funnel for sales professionals that want to make more money and, of course, have that time freedom. So how do you replace a six-figure income online? How to leverage our automated systems, create lifetime bonuses that can be passed down to the next generation, and help people live healthier lives. All right, so who am I? Well, I'm just a normal guy from Vancouver, BC. I'm 35 years old, been in sales for 17 years, literally sold everything I could possibly get my hands on, always looking for what was going to give me more money and more time. I blew out my ACL and lateral meniscus in 2012. This is actually one of the main reasons I got into Enagic in the first place. If you ever had a knee injury, it just takes you right out. And of course, once I found out the therapeutic benefits of the water, I was all on board. I quit my dream job selling Harleys in 2015. Everybody always wants a job that doesn't seem like a job. Well, that's working at Harley. I loved it, but it was seasonal. I was still a one-man army. Every single month I would start back at zero, and I started to get really frustrated. I had a hard time cracking that $80,000 a year mark. And I have big dreams. I'm going to own a castle one day, and I'm going to have a helicopter, and it's going to be awesome. And you're more than welcome to come check it out. I have big dreams, and I realized that I just wasn't going to be able to do those sort of things having a normal sales job. I'm committed to helping others build freedom in their lives. I'm a dog lover and protector of animals. I like animals more than I like people, to be honest. I'm an avid learner and dedicated team leader, and I love showing people this business. So why Enagic? Well, this was like something for the elite. Back in the day, this was like, millionaires, billionaires, and celebrities. There's the GOAT, Tom Brady. He has a machine in almost every room in his house. Steven Tyler, Uncle G, Grant Cardone, like the sales, guru. And then literally every celebrity on the planet, man. You got Barack Obama and Trump and Bill Gates and Leo and Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, on and on and on. This has been around for years, but it hasn't really been in the general public because not a lot of people knew about it in North America. But it pays out 57% on their products, which is insane. That's like, imagine being at a car dealership and selling a truck for $50,000 and getting paid 27 grand. Like, that's crazy. There's no overhead or monthly quotas. So we don't take in the money. I don't have any employees. I don't do shipping. I don't do receiving. I don't manufacture the machines. It's literally nothing but profit. It's an upcoming trend that almost no one knows about and everybody wants. And of course, the generational wealth that you can pass down to your kids. Like, we're going to be doing something for an income. Does it not make sense to do something that's going to last forever, right? So the company was started in 1974 by Hironori Oshiro, and it's based around physical, mental, and financial health. And it was actually started as a branch of Sony. So the same thing that makes Sony PlayStation was actually the parent company of Enagic. It's based out of Okinawa, Japan, and was medically certified in 1987. This is very important because there is no other ionizer. There's zero competition to us because we are the only one that is medically certified. In early 1988, Kangen water was first introduced. In 1990, the company changed its name to Enagic as we know it today. And in 1998, the 8-point system was created and patented. This is, again, super important because no one compares to us. There's no one that pays out the commissions that we do and no one that has the 8-point system. And in 2003, Enagic was established in USA, and in 2006, the Vancouver branch, which is my branch, opened its doors. All right, so the lifetime income strategy. Who doesn't love this, right? So as you can see, you hit 6A, you get two 6As below you, and this is just duplication, okay? Duplication, 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 duplication. When you hit 6A2-3, you get a $5,000 guaranteed income for life on top of a $25,000 bonus. That goes all the way up to $80,000 a month. That's $1 million a year. That's nuts. Like where else can you do this where you can work your way towards $1 million a year guaranteed income that you can pass on to your family? Now, something I want to point out, you notice that these are all duplication. So we're going to show you how to own these two positions. So if you're a sales hustler, you can literally build yourself to this on your own efforts. All right, some of the unique features of the Enagic business plan. You can outrank and out-earn your sponsor. So this is really what got me excited, because at the start, you really don't know what's going on. That's why we're here. We're here to coach you, mentor you, show you the process, help you close your sales. And as you start building, you start taking over more responsibility of the sales and you start earning more money. Eventually, you get to the point where you get all the money and your upline gets none. You never lose your rank or get demoted. So you could do this business for 10 years, hit 6A2-3, go travel the world, whatever you want to do, come back and you're exactly where you left. As well as you could have someone on your business and they might do well for a bit and then just go lights out for a bit and they just quit. And then 5 years down the road, they decide to get back in. All of those efforts are still there. When you start your business with Enagic, your efforts last forever. Again, this is something where when you join arms with somebody and they join your team, you're with them for life. So if you join my team, you're with me forever. I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing this till the cows come home. And you can assume total control over how you build your business. So we've seen these ranks before. What's really important is 0 to 6A and you get all 6 points. Now, this was really where this is like the start of the leadership ranks. But we kind of found some loopholes and we're going to show you exactly how that works now. Before that, we need to go over a few ground rules. There are direct sales and indirect sales. They all add up to your group. You must make 2 1A sales before you can rank up in your 2A lane. You only achieve a rank once you've placed a direct sale in that lane. And you will receive that amount of points on every sale from that person, assuming there are still points to give. And an eagle position is essentially products that we buy into ourselves to own those 2 positions to build to our dashes. So you can get to 6A2-3 on your own efforts. So check this out. This is the game changer. So usually you go 0 to 6A, but there's 8 points. So 2 points would always go up to your upline. Well, we're like, wait a second. You can go from 1A to 4A, which is only 21 sales, buy yourself a second machine, and then go from 1A to 4A again on that machine. You get all 8 points. It's only been a total of 40 sales. So you earn 125% of the money with only 40% of the work. It's just like, what? So what you thought was going to take 100 people is only going to take you 40 people to get even more money. So we're going to go over some examples, and here are the products that we're going to be using. The K8, the Enespa, and the Ukon. So here are the prices. These are American prices. And you divide them by 8, and then you get 340, 180, and 40 a point. The best thing about this is these can be financed. So Medicard in Canada, LendingTree in the United States, Sky Finance in Australia. All right, so the original way Enagic wanted us to do the business is you buy a K8, you sell a K8. So in these examples, whatever you're buying is what you're selling. So you finance a K8 out for about $125 a month. Your first sale makes you $340. Your first 3 sales are going to net you $940 because this is your Eagle Ukon. And then in all 8 points, you're going to be making $2,720 per K8 sale, which is pretty good. So this is how it works. You buy your K8, you sell 2, you get a check for $340, a check for $340. But then Your next rank is going to be your 2A. So what you do is you buy in another product, you buy in the Ukon, and then you stack underneath that. So another K8 goes underneath. 1 point will go to your Ukon, because remember the same rules apply to 1A sales. So 1A points goes to your Ukon, but your Ukon is in your 2A lane. So you're going to receive 2 points. So now you've received 1,020 on your third sale. And once you get up to 4A, you buy yourself in another Ukon, and then you can build that out. But we found people would come in and they would buy a single machine in their 1A lane, and then someone would go out and crush 100 sales. And you're like, I made 34 grand, which is a lot of money. But if they're in my 2A lane, I would have made double. I would have made $68,000. So we came up with a trifecta. So you buy yourself an Anespa, you have your 2 products in your 2 1A lanes, approximately $86.60 plus tax. Finance that out for $200 to $250 a month. Your very first trifecta sale is going to net you $1,110. So your first 3 sales are $3,300. Your very first Eagle will go in as your 4th sale. You'll stack under there to make $2,200. So essentially you're doubling your income on your 4th sale. All 8 points is going to get you $4,060 and approximately 33 sales to 6A. This is what it looks like. So you buy your Anespa off of your sponsor, and then you sell yourself the K8 and you sell yourself the Ukon. You're actually going to get some of your own money back. So when you finance these products out, generally you don't pay for your first 30 days. And if you're a $200 a month payment, we have $380 coming back to you. So essentially we have almost 3 months of grace time where we can go find some sales. You get 3 trifectas that all land in your 2A lane, and you're going to make $3,300. Your 3A, you're going to put in your first Eagle. And then when you get to your 4A, you're going to get to your next Eagle. And again, these are the positions you're going to build in order to get to your dashes. But we can do better. So this is called the Quadzilla. And this is how we're literally changing Enagic. So it is an Anespa, 2 K8s, and your Ukon actually becomes your very first Eagle. So right out of the gate, you're going to be able to stack underneath that first Ukon. You're going to be financing this out 13.7 to 16.2. This is down in Australia. It's a little bit more expensive. Approximately $350 to $400 a month. Your first Eagle is included, and your very first 2 sales, it's almost $2,700. That's crazy. And your third sale, you rank up and you're making $35.80. Your very first 3 sales is almost $9,000. That's unreal for a brand new business. And for all 8 points, look at this, $6,440 for 1 sale. And if you're able to do 2 quad sales a month at 8 points, you're clearing $154,000 a year on your own efforts. That is insanity. Like, there's nothing that even comes close to this sort of commissions. And again, you can buy your way into this business. All right, so how does that look? Well, you buy your Anespa. You sell yourself 2 K8s. Remember, you get this money back, so you're bringing home 380 plus 2 points on your Ukon, which is 40 and 40, so another $80. And then your very first 2 quad sales are going to go in your 1A lane under your Ukon. 2685, 2685, same rules apply. Your Ukon will be eligible to rank up to 2A. You'll put your next quad under that as a 2A. This is already receiving 2A points. 3580 on your third sale. This is crazy. And then again, in your 4A lane, you buy yourself your second Ukon position, $6,440 in all 8 points, $154,000 a year with 2 sales a month. And I used to sell $30,000 Harleys and get paid $500. And all you need to do is find someone that wants to get healthy, save money on their income tax, and build a legacy for their family. And that's only $13,000 financed out at $300 to $400 a month, and you're making $150 grand a year. I know you can do that. I know you can. All right, let's keep going. So really what you need to decide is, how long do you want this to take? You can do it with a single machine, selling one machine at a time, and you probably get out of your job within, 3 years-ish. If you do it with a trifecta, you might be able to get out of your job around 1 to 2 years. And with a quad, I've seen people do this in 6 months or less. This is unreal that you can buy your way into this business, buy these machines for your own life, for your own well-being, plus be able to do this with zero overhead, with no cost of goods, and be able to leverage online systems and social media that you use every single day. And of course, you're working with inside of your community. So every step of the way, we're helping you get started, create your brand, do your ads, and of course, close your sales. So what do you get with your Legacy Builder subscription? Well, you get personal branding. You get Facebook, Instagram, YouTube training. We also have Snapchat and Holonis and Clubhouse and TikTok, and there's so many other platforms coming out. So we try our best to stay as relevant as possible. We're going to teach you how to do this organically, to how to use groups on Facebook to really figure out what your niche market is and start finding people and building relationships. And you never know who you're going to meet, as well as doing paid advertising. So put an ad out into Facebook land, use their strategic targeting, and have other people actually find you, like literally fall into your inbox. High ticket sales training. If you're watching this right now, you're a sales guy, you already know your abilities, and we're going to take you to the next level. DMO and goal setting strategies, tax saving strategies. Most people give so much money to the government, it would make your head spin if you knew how much money you could have saved by just simply owning a business. And we're going to show you how to do that, because most people don't do it because they haven't had someone to actually sit them down and say, hey, this is how you do it. Weekly team meetings. So every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we come together, we mastermind, we share ideas. And again, we do this in a community. It's a lot easier to learn something new when you're doing it in a group. And leadership development. Everything that I learn, I pass down to you, because if you grow, you're going to make more money. And of course, I'm going to make more money. And then we have hundreds and hundreds of hours of team meetings, guest speakers that you're more than welcome to go through. All right, so this is the game changer. The Tactical Mind with Todd Campbell. So Todd Campbell, to put it really simply, he's like a Tony Robbins. He's traveled the world teaching personal development, getting rid of limiting beliefs, mental blocks, and really inspiring people to step into their power. So he has a 12-week Tactical Mind program. This is for the brand new people that might feel a little nervous about, well, what if I give up on myself? What if it's too hard? What if I just don't like it? Or what if, I get in my own head, which happens, like it happens all the time. So his regular price is $997. This is USD. And we have it exclusive in our Legacy Builders for $397. We're not taking a cut. There's no affiliates commissions on this. This is 100% discounted for you. And you're going to get, as you see here, his 12-week program, as well as 3 group coaching calls with Todd. And we actually have a little special message from Todd himself. So Todd, take it away.
Todd's inspiring, a very genuine person that cares about you figuring out who you want to be and who you are.
He's a leader of leaders, so the sincerity in the education and the whole process all the way through is all about care and really just taking everybody to the next level.
His ability to really learn and understand the energy of the room. I've also noticed that he never forgets a person's name. He remembers every story they tell him. He's just very focused and very attentive, and it's really mind-blowing to see.
How many of you want to be able to guarantee, if this is my vision and you choose into it, I guarantee we are going to make it happen.
What Todd does in his work is true, authentic, and real.
You could just feel that his intentions are pure. He legitimately wants to help, and he has the tools to help us.
He has influenced me by helping me see my own greatness. He's teaching you the tools you need to take home with you, and you actually get the tools to take home and continue with the transformation.
Todd Campbell here. And I'm just going to drop a major dose of reality. Your mindset is the biggest key to your success or your failures. It's the one constant in every result in your life. How you think, how you perceive yourself, what, if you will, you believe is possible, not possible, where fear is a threshold for you, where you really turn that over into excitement and you go. And what I'm going to suggest is that the tactical mind took all 20 years of my personal growth and development experience. In fact, for the last 15 years, I have been one of the most sought after seminar instructors, keynote speakers out there in the personal growth and development field. And we have distilled it, boiled it down into something called the tactical mind, the literal, linear way to get where you want quicker, faster, and more effectively than you ever deemed possible. And I'm going to make this bold statement. I'm going to say, I don't care if you've never done anything in the personal growth and development area. I don't care if you have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars there. This is the essential toolkit that you will definitely want. Now, what I'm going to say is this organization believes in your success enough that they made a deal with me that is unprecedented. In fact, you're going to get this at a cost that is way less than half of what anybody else is going to be paying. And the other thing I'm going to say is the cost really doesn't matter. It is what is you're going to get in return. I will guarantee you, if you care about your success, this is the X factor. This is something that absolutely, if you take it on, will propel you quicker, faster, and more effectively to areas you have never known before. Don't leave anything up to chance. Get tactical about your success. Take on the tactical mind. My name is on it. I stand behind it, and I could show you all the results others have created, but here's what I'm going to say is, that's them. Let's make it different this time. Let's make it about you. Take it on. This is the one investment that the more you use it, the more it will appreciate. And I'm going to guarantee you, I can tell you exactly what it's going to cost. You'll find that when you register. The one thing I don't know is what will this cost you if you don't take it on? Be well, my friends. Create the life of your dreams. And take yourself seriously. Take your success seriously. And let's go.
Awesome. All right. And now you get to see the K in action. So we've showed you the company and the products and the compensation and the strategies. Well, let's actually see what this machine can do. So Brandon Liu is going to go through a detailed demo on how all the different water settings work, how to use the beauty water, how to use the 2.5 hypochlorous acid to sanitize your house, and how to use the 11.5 to get rid of all the pesticides on your fruits and vegetables. And then after the demo, we're going to see you on your coaching call. So super important that you find a time that you know you're going to be able to make it. We want to make sure that we answered all of your questions. Communication is our #1 value. We need to know what's going on. And, you know, we've done this so many times that we've been through the process. We know the feelings. We know the sort of skepticism and the limiting beliefs that are going through our mind. But I'm telling you, if I didn't get started in this business back in 2015, I really don't know where I'd be. I'm so blessed to have this company in my life, not just for the health and wellness, but just for my community. You know, my mom, my aunt, my cousin, my sisters, my girlfriend's sister, everyone that I know and love, my dad, they all have these machines in their house, you know, preventing cancer and sickness and disease. And more than anything, just feeling your best every day, because let's be honest, every day that goes by, we're getting a little bit older, and this is the product that's gonna reverse that aging process and make you feel your best. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on your coaching call.